Blows the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make a mistake. Opposition strikers could be in for a hard time of it today.
Okay, interesting. Aimed in towards the centre. Goal! City! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
City have an early lead. Good start. Thiago Silva. Mora. That'll be a throw. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Still going, where to next? Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Fernandez. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Bernardo Silva knocks it towards the front. Cherki with a delicate ball. And now the finish! Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Manchester City have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now the cross. Jakob gets it away. Good clearance and very necessary. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's there to get rid. It's a long forward pass. Here comes another cross. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
City take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Another pass. Now here's the through ball. He's gone for it! Managed to get it away, and he should have made it 4.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
Hit into the middle. And back out it comes. No, not quite.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Deftly done. Defence has got rid of that. Bernardo Silva! And he's done very well to deal with it.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Tries a through ball. Fired deep towards the back post. Passes it through. Chance! And he's got the ball glued to his feet. And he's there to hoof it away. Has gone out. It's a loose ball. Knocks it away. Nico! This could fall anywhere. We've reached half-time.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. Just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Manchester City very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. That gets things going for the second half. Jakob. Eustachio. Fernandez. Saiz. Pepe. Now it's Luc de Jong. Cherki. Rodri. Jakob. Thiago Silva. Eustachio. Out to the left it goes. Moura. Pepe. Luc de Jong tries lifting it over. Cherki. Doku.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Thrust towards the front line. Semedo.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Aimed long and direct. Tries a long pass towards the front. And the flag has stayed down. Whipped in. Gets up to head it! He's kept it out just. Nachos Nunes. Semedo. Cherki. Saiz. Tries to dink it in. Cuts it out. Fofana. That's gone a long way up and away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Gets it upfield. Plays it out to the flank. Fofana has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
With a delicate ball.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
He's put it on the right now. What's on? And that's put paid to a promising move. Is there any support? He might not need it. Drills one in. Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
City totally rampant here. Tries to stroke it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Matthews Nunes. Looks like a good ball through. It's come loose. Can he finish? Luke de Jong. Rodri. Nico Gonzalez. And it's Bernardo Silva. Steered out wide. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bernardo Silva looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? Pumps it into the area. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Get that clear. And that's it. Manchester City have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the campaign ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.